Hello, everybody. I am Omega Recon Gaming. And let's get to do Star Wars.
The Empire won't push into our territory again anytime soon.
Thanks to our new pilot.
Yeah, and thanks to the rest of us. This isn't a race, all right? We're a team.
You're right, Gunny. But still, nice flying out there.
Speaking of fancy flying, I was thinking about the Dragon Void run from a few years back. You see that one, Kyo?
Oh, sure. I caught the whole thing on the HoloNet.
Yeah, me too. I watched the entire thing, but for the life of me, I can't recall who won.
I think it was one of the Ash twins. No, wait. Dylan Vooks.
Yeah, that's it. Boy, he was something else back then. In fact, the only pilot I've seen that comes close since is Kyo here.
Oh, come on. Dylan Vooks got 9 championships under his belt. I've only got 5.
That's not bad, considering.
Commander Javes has someone special waiting for us in the briefing room. Let's get in there and find out what's next.
I mean, nine championships is great, and 5 is nothing to sneeze at. So, she's being too hard on herself.
So where is it now?
I helped Talus Group chase it away from a medical convoy towards Yavin. It's pinned in the upper atmosphere with no hyperdrive. There are too many fighters for Talus Group to handle alone.
This might work out for both of us. Come, meet a visitor.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through. I have a Star Destroyer problem that Vanguard might be able to help me solve.
We need a Star Destroyer for Project Starhawk, intact. Now we prove what Vanguard's made of. Wedge, if you would.
Your briefing's ready to go.
As you may have overheard, Talus Group has cornered the Imperial Star Destroyer Victorum above the planet Yavin. They're in tough, but it's presented a great opportunity for us to jump in and not only disable that Star Destroyer, but to seize control. So first, we need to give ourselves some cover by knocking out the turrets. Naturally, if we can also take out the targeting system, that'll buy us even more time. Next, we need to prepare the Star Destroyer for boarding. You'll need to find a potential breach point in the Victorum's hull, preferably near the bridge. Once you find a good spot, bombard it until the hull is breached. However, we can expect that the Victorum still has plenty of TIE fighters. They will try to stop us. Once the skies are clear, we can bring in the boarding team. While our troops capture the bridge, Vanguard will defend the exterior from reinforcements. Once the boarding team has seized the bridge and is in control of the Star Destroyer, we'll rendezvous with the Temperance. Okay, I think I accidentally made stealing a Star Destroyer sound simple. Let's hope it is.
Okay, not a bad plot.
The Star Destroyer? Aren't you tossing him in the deep end a little early, Lyndon?
Vanguard can handle it. Can't you? Besides, Project Starhawk needs that Star Destroyer for... well, you know. Wedge made a name for himself at the Battle of Yavin. He knows that system better than the Empire ever will. You'll be fighting on the Rebellion's old turf. So if Wedge has any advice, he'd be smart to listen.
You know, a wounded Krakana can still bite. Just watch yourself around that Star Destroyer, huh?
Get out there as soon as you can.
Sorry for the speedy introduction, but Talus Group was counting on me to get reinforcements fast. Your commander says you have talent. Enough to steal a Star Destroyer and get away with it. Normally, I'd have Rogue Squadron for this, but General Syndulla gave me a temporary assignment to Project Starhawk. Meanwhile, Rogue is handling, well, that's classified too. General Syndulla keeps us busy. Your commander and I have something in common. I once flew for the Empire too, at Sky Strike Academy. Turning to the Rebellion was the smartest move I ever made. I wish more of my friends had done the same. Look, I appreciate the talk, but Talos Group's waiting for us.
I can see how this could be a VR experience.
So, we're headed to Yavin. An exalted company, it seems.
And now we know Project Starhawk needs an Imperial Star Destroyer. That's enough firepower to tackle a small fleet, or a means to catch the Empire off guard. But that wouldn't warrant all this secrecy. There must be more to the Commander's plan. We'll just have to trust him. Too bad there isn't an easier way to get what we need. Even a damaged Star Destroyer has deck upon deck of Durasteel plating, turrets, shields. My poor bigoted father called Star Destroyers the fists of the Empire. He wasn't wrong. But they can be beaten. If you're good and lucky. Let's stay optimistic. To Yavin then. Let's not delay.
I think EA finally learned their lesson. I'm not gonna say they completely learned it, because they didn't. But they learned many lessons. One of them is, you know, fuck with Star Wars fans. Also, they want quality. Don't give them garbage, because they will shove it back in your face.
The commander wants you in an X-Wing for this mission. Got you outfitted with ion missiles. They disable enemy fighters and they'll disable subsystems on enemy capital ships too.
So the campaign's about 9 hours, so let's have fun with this thing.
Yavin Prime. This place always brings back memories. Let's hope for some of that Skywalker luck today. All right, ready, Vanguard? We're heading for the heart of the action.
Vanguard, follow his lead.
This is Talos Leader, calling for immediate assistance.
Captain Antilles with Vanguard Squadron. Here to help.
It's damn good to see you, Wedge. We've taken heavy losses. We need that Star Destroyer stopped.
Don't you worry. We're here to hijack it.
You're what?
Be ready.
Interceptors. Those have got to be the first to go.
Agreed. They're fast. They'll rip right through our fighters. Vanguard, prioritize targets.
Launch all fighters. Wait, you only get 7 of those?
That's almost all of them. Then don't stop now.
Damn it. Pressing the wrong buttons. Ion missile! I think I gotta save them for the Star Destroyer. No. Shoot the damn...
That's it. All ties down. Good job, Vanguard. Okay, regroup on Talos, leader.
Wedge, we've taken heavy losses. We need to make a few repairs, then get ourselves out of here.
Roger that, Talos, leader. And don't worry about the Imperials. We'll keep them busy.
You're really gonna steal that Star Destroyer?
That's the plan. Okay, Vanguard.
Why were they not informed?
Let's head for the Victoria.
You're heading to go steal the Star Destroyer. I think you would want to inform them.
Focus your shields before they open fire on us.
You fit towards the front or to the back.
Knock out its targeting system.
Let's do it.
Putting power to forward shields.
All that damage and this thing still has teeth.
No wonder Talos took a beating just chasing it here. I wanted to see the Victoria go up in flames, but stealing it, I like that even better. Information.
Star Destroyer targeting's out for good.
The U-Wings can get in safely.
This is our chance to capture that Star Destroyer. If we take the bridge, we'll have access to its internal systems. Scan for a breach point, so we can send in a boarding team. You're up, 5.
Bridging a Star Destroyer, just like the old days. Look out, Vanguard. We got a gunny story incoming.
Mine hasn't heard it.
Sure. Just tell me when I can turn my comms back on. If your comms are off, how can we tell you to... Oh, forget it.
Imperial fighters incoming.
No good.
Yes.
They mean business.
I'm with you. Yes.
They're locking on. Let's keep looking.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, Grace.
Just as great. That'll do.
Oh no.
Why can't I stop? What the fuck?
Taking damage here.
Back up. Back up.
Come on.
Stop moving so fast.
Taking damage. Deflector shields are down.
Stop. Stop moving. Let me scan. Thank you.
Here, we can send a team in here.
Five, give it a punch, will you? They locked onto me.
Shields are disabled. That's a hit.
Right in the trash. Now, push those last fighters back. Clear the skies. These Imperials just keep coming.
I have no shields. That's just rude.
I got one. Got interceptors on me. Can't shake them. Bag on 5. Help them out. I'm in a real bind here. Taking fire. Yep, we're hit. On your wing. Yes. Thanks, Spy. I owe you one. That's it. All fighters destroyed. Great work. Units are on their way. We can bring the boarding team in safety. Follow me to the rendezvous. We'll give them cover.
Vanguard, let's go.
All power to shields.
Boarding team, we have you on our sights. Ready to take on a Star Destroyer? Copy, Captain Antilles. Just get us there and we'll do the rest. You heard him, Vanguard. Guide those U-wings into position. Stay sharp.
What about the Star Destroyer's crew?
If our boarding party takes the bridge, they'll slice internal security systems. The crew won't be a problem with no computer access and all the blast doors locked. We've got an Imperial carrier. They're launching reinforcements. They're not giving up the Victoria without a fight. Vanguard, take down that cruiser. Got 'em all. Okay. Regroup at my position.
Launch. Oh,
On me, Vanguard. Let's regroup at the Victorum. The boarding team might need support.
this is what we've always wanted.
We're almost through those blast doors. We've got another Imperial carrier.
Another one.
Make that 3 carriers.
That's a lot. Get ready, everyone.
Launch on.
We're in. Taking control now. That Star Destroyer's taken down its own carrier. What a sight.
That is actually pretty funny.
The ship is ours. You actually did it. And Project Starhawk has a Star Destroyer.
I gotta say, man, I do love
You can take it from here, Vanguard.
the TIE fighters. Those are probably my favorite normal ships, but like the Star Destroyers, those are like awesome. They always have a big weight to them. I thought the game was going to give us a choice to be on the good or the bad side.
Now that was a fun mission. Even better than beating my time on the Death March circuit. We got to steal a Star Destroyer and help our friends doing it. And see Yavin. We still have allies on the fourth moon, but I've never been there. There was an energy at Yavin like I've never felt anywhere else. It was chaotic and serene, all at once. The Empire corrupts the energy of every planet it touches. But
I
can
feel
always feel
Jedi
good
amongst
there
our
when
midst
we
men.
fight. And that's what we fight for, the good. Anyway, I saw Frisk bothering Commander Javes earlier. Knowing Frisk, the commander might appreciate some backup.
Now the Empire's gonna want that Star Destroyer back. Good. Let's see them try and take it. You know, back home, after the Empire invaded Minvin, we stole an armored transport hauler full of scout walkers. When the Empire came looking for them, we just turned the walkers against them. Had a real good time. I'm guessing the commander has something similar in mind for this Star Destroyer, right? Otherwise, what's the point? At least Wedge picked the right team for the job, huh? Those slackers in Alphabet Squadron would still be fapping around at Yavin. Enough yapping. Time to check with the commander and see what's next.
Not now, Frisk. I'll answer your questions once the Star Destroyer has been delivered safely.
Delivered where? We risked our tails to get that Star Destroyer. And you can't even tell us where we're going?
It's not my call. Besides, I'd be risking a lot of lives if I shared too much too soon.
You hearing this? After all we did for Project Starhawk.
Listen, all I can tell you is the basics.
Why does it keep drifting up?
Our soldiers on the Star Destroyer Victorum just sent a code yellow.
Now? Damn. Call in Vanguard for immediate briefing.
Ah, heck. It was just getting good.
Settle, folks. Commander's waiting.
We have an emergency. The Star Destroyer you captured has unexpectedly fallen out of hyperspace behind enemy lines. Our troops are repairing the hyperdrive as quickly as possible, but you need to buy them some time. There's an Imperial fleet advancing toward the Star Destroyer Victorum. I want A-wings intercepting enemy fighters. The rest of Vanguard will provide defense and support. I know Imperial protocol better than most. I have no doubt the Empire will disable the Victorum with ion weapons before sending shuttles to recapture it. Stop them at all costs. The Empire must not reclaim the Victorum. Once the Star Destroyer's hyperdrive is operational, cover its escape so it can jump to safety. I'll send you rendezvous coordinates when the time is right.
This is my fault. I underestimated the repairs. Now the whole project's at risk.
Hyperdrives break, Otto. It's not your fault.
I should have suggested you send more engineers to Yavin. Then this never would have happened.
It's fine. Vanguard is ready. They'll get there in time. Won't you?
I know. But I'll reach out to Hosnian Prime and requisition a few more engineers. Just in case.
Get moving, pilot.
I remember the first time I was trapped behind enemy lines. It was the Battle of Minbin, the first year of the Clone Wars. The Separatists had dropped a battalion of B-2 droids on the Nan Flatlands, cutting us off from the 224th Clone Division.
I don't remember the plan of Minbin.
Was jamming communications, so I took a skyhopper to rendezvous with the 224, hoping to get some reinforcements. It didn't go well. I was halfway across the flatlands when those droids shot me down. And believe me, you have never seen a finer crash landing. The only problem was my arm.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't watched the entire Clone Wars cartoon. I watched a good portion of it, but I need to finish that.
One hand to carry a blaster, right?
Well, you're never bad with a blaster at your side. I said the quote wrong, but you don't know what I was going for.
But they fixed me up. Then they helped us drive those blasted droids right off planet. If only I'd known that 3 years later, those clones would be replaced by stormtroopers. But anyway, we should head back to the hangar. The Victorum needs it.
I love how the Empire was like, you know what we need? Useless droids with stupid intelligence. It'll be fine as long as we make just a shitload of them. Like, I don't know. I just like. I know they're dumb for comedic effect, but like, I don't know if they wanted to make like an actual threat. Like they had a threat in the in the movie and in the show, and those were the they could have been those big battle droids, but those are also incompetent. The only competent droids were the what were those roly-polies? I can't think what their names are. They're like my favorite type of droid. Can't think of its name. They had shields, those big shields, and like.
We were just talking about what happened to the Victorum.
What the hell are they called?
What do you call them?
It's just a hunch, Frisk.
Like they had a force field around them.
So what do you think happened?
What the?
I feel like
what's their
their
name?
They probably sabotaged the hyperdrive before our soldiers could get them off the ship.
Oh my god, it's gonna kill me.
It sounds wild, but when Kyo has a hunch, they're usually right.
Don't listen to him. It's really not that big of a deal. On Miriel, we're taught to respect and listen to the Force. I can't reach out and
Jedi.
touch it like others could, but sometimes I just have a feeling about things. I don't like to talk about it. These days, you never know who in the galaxy is listening.
Now, let's get serious, huh? When are you gonna have a premonition about the Carillion lottery?
Really? People are waiting for us to save them, and you're thinking about credits.
Look, you see any numbers, just tell me, okay? They gotta be good for something.
We really should get going.
A-Wings go as fast as you can fly them. Their hull and shields are too light to take on capital ships, but Imperial starfighters won't stand a chance with you in this cockpit. We have a few options to make your TIE hunting more efficient. Big fan of the rapid-fire lasers and barrage rockets myself.
Kind of wanna over the well, I don't really fire the lock-on missiles. Counter. Okay, so fires behind you. I don't really often get hit by lasers, though. I most often get hit by the stupid missiles. Let me take longer than that. Counter lock-on weapons such as counters lock-on weapons. Kind of interesting. I think it'd be worth it, to be honest. What's the downside to this? Oh, it lowers my maneuverability by 10%, but your Starfire can reach max speed and stop quickly. Doesn't really seem like it has that big of a downside. Launch. This will either go well or go very poorly. Let's see how the cards fall. But I am heavily considering buying this on PC, so I can play this in VR, and just play it normally too. Cause this is good. This would be probably fun either way.
Who cares? Our Star Destroyer's in trouble.
Vanguard, good to see you again. Think you can keep those bombers off us?
We're on it, Victorum. Sit tight. 5, intercept those TIE bombers. We need to buy our crew some time.
Frisk and I will handle the rest of the starfighters.
Okay, I never use my missiles, so I need to start using them. I'm always afraid I'm gonna run out.
These bombers are coming in fast. You might want to activate turbo lasers.
Their ion weapons knocked out our systems. We were defenseless until you arrived.
Understood. We'll put an end to their bombing runs.
Don't let them hit you with ion weapons.
Yeah, you'll lose your controls, or worse.
I think I'm okay. Bombers don't stand a chance. Enemies locked onto me. You've got a tail.
Oh, feels good. Oh, hello there. Come here there. Bastard, avoided me. Get back here. There you go. There you are. Look at... Damn it!
Great shooting.
Goody.
All bombers destroyed.
Great. Just need time to restart our systems.
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Hold them off. If even one Imperial shuttle reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard them, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down.
Okay, squad commands. Oh, okay. Target. Your wingmates will focus on that target until it's destroyed or until you give the new commands. Interesting. Okay.
On it. You handle the other shuttle. I got you.
Five got the shuttle.
Detecting 2 more Imperial shuttles. They're trying to flank us.
Leave it to a pro. Leave it to me.
You got them. Another shuttle group incoming. They have ties in tow.
Leave it to me. You can always count on me. Thanks.
those shuttles near our Star Destroyer. Dodge those fighters. Join it up. Only one shuttle left.
One shuttle is all they need.
Gotta reload.
That shuttle's getting too close.
The Empire seized the Star Destroyer. We failed.
God damn it!
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Hold them off. If even one Imperial shuttle reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard them, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down.
Okay, what's the button?
Joining formation. On it. You handle the other shuttle. Nice shooting. 5 on the shuttle. Got them. Shuttle's there.
What I gotta pay you guys for?
Detecting 2 more Imperial shuttles. They're trying to flank us.
Absolutely. I'm here. Don't let those shuttles near our Star Destroyer. Working on it. We're winning through. I gotcha. Not yet. Reloading. The Empire seized the Star Destroyer.
Fuck! What am I doing wrong? Wait a minute. Wait.
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Hold them off. If even one Imperial shuttle reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard him. Vanguard, intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down. You wing, pal. On it. You handle the other shuttle. Joining up. 5 on the shuttle. We can't let a single shuttle board the Victoria.
Leave it to me.
Light him up.
Oh, I just have to tap it. I'm an idiot.
Another shuttle group incoming. They have ties in tow.
Yeah. Coming to join ya. Shoot down those shuttles. Only one shuttle left.
One shuttle is all they need.
Nice work.
Yeah!
Transports are done for. That's the last of those blasted shuttles.
Just in time.
Whew.
Systems are up. Time to fix the hyperdrive.
Follow? Okay.
Take out the Empire's carriers and buy us time, alright?
Yes, Captain.
Going into formation. I'm calling in Y-Wing support. They'll lead a bombing run on those carriers. Don't let any TIE fighters near them. Alright, Y-Wings are here. Vanguard, if we lose our bombers, we're done for. Take out those TIEs.
Okay. You can order your squad to defend your allies. Target a friendly fighter, friendly ship.
I'm breaking off to intercept their fighters.
I'll help out our bomber backup. Watch your tails, those TIEs have missiles.
We're winning through. You're wasting time, Vanguard 5.
Focus fire on that target. Come on. Get the hang of this.
Oh, this is so good.
Take it down.
I mean, the story's nothing groundbreaking, but it is fun.
One carrier down.
It feels in the universe of Star Wars, and it feels good. It's satisfying. It's satisfying enough for the story that it is. I'm satisfied.
The second carrier goes up in flames.
Beautiful work, Vanguard. Hyperdrive is almost ready. Can you buy us just a bit more time?
Don't worry, Vanguard has you covered. Squadron, take down the rest of these TIEs.
Joining formation.
I got you.
Light him up.
May I join you?
That's the last of them.
Your timing couldn't be better. We're almost done.
Our bombers are out of here. Thanks for the backup.
We're doing our final test, Vanguard. Spread out and keep watch.
Nice moves back there, Keo. You gotta teach the rest of the squadron that drift.
You want to learn right now?
I'll watch 5 figure it out first.
Okay, follow me. I learned this racing in the Koshi Star Circuit. First, transfer all power to your engines and fly as fast as you can. Yes! Now we're gonna buzz the bridge of the Victorum. Be ready to boost. Okay, we're ready to boost. Punch it. When you're ready, turn as hard as you can, then cut your engines to drift. Yes! You got it, 5.
I did not do that right.
Who's buzzing our bridge? Someone the Empire's never gonna catch again.
Sorry, team. It's for the greater good of the New Republic.
I'll, practice drifting later. Without spectators. Hyperdrive's operational.
Stop! Stop!
Regrouping on your position, Victorum.
That was nuts.
I'm in formation. Going into formation. Victorum, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Somewhere classified. Just sent you the coordinates.
Got him. Punching them in now.
Jumping to hyperspace in 3, 2, 1. Punch it!
What?
The hyperdrive failed again!
No. Oh, man. Well, we gotta get there now.
I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, and then our systems just shut down.
Sounds like your Marvine nullifier is blocked. Run a system flush, then restart. It should be fine.
More Imperial ships. They really want their Star Destroyer back.
No, they're here to destroy it.
Can you hold them off a little longer?
Didn't come this far just to leave you hanging. It's now or never, Vanguard. Protect the Victorum. I'm here.
Focus fire on the bombers.
Focus fire on that target.
This is taking too long.
Don't tell me this is too much for you, Frisk.
No. Turner's getting tired is all. Coming to join ya. On your wing, pal.
Initiating system flush. How long should this take?
Longer than I'd like.
Backup freighter just arrived.
Focus fire on the Raider.
There's too many fighters.
Turbo lasers are back online. Hyperdrive's nearly ready.
On your way.
a diagnostic on the alluvial damper.
Okay, great. Just do it. Joining up. Shields at 0. I'm under fire.
Lowering up hyperdrive systems now, Vanguard. Light 'em up.
I have their shields.
Yes, it works. We're ready to go.
Final. Vanguard, follow in behind the Star Destroyer. Don't have to tell me twice. They have to run out of ships at some point, right? Not likely.
You have the new jump coordinates, Vanguard?
Affirmative. See you on the other side, Victor. It's now or never. Let's get the hell out of here. Move it, fine. This is where the boss keeps his secret project. Who'd want to get this close to the Ringali Nebula?
I believe that is the idea.
The writing isn't as good as Fallen Order, but it's not bad. Definitely a lot less funny. But at least I like the crew. They're not memorable, but at least I enjoy their company. So it's already better than Battlefront 1 and 2.
Now that is a battleship.
I mean, in experience-wise.
That's why we've been gathering Imperial ships. To build this.
We call it the Starhawk, and it's going to help us end this war.
General Syndulla.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards. I'd give you a tour, but the Empire knows we're up to something now. They'll be looking for us, which means we have work to do.
An old enemy has finally surfaced. One of my spies has linked the attacks on our Star Destroyers with the New Republic Starhawk project. The common factor is Lyndon James. You knew James better than anyone, Captain Carroll.
If I had, I'd have destroyed him before he betrayed us at Fostar Haven.
Then this is your second chance. The rebels are keeping a low profile. Take Titan Squadron, hunt down this Starhawk, and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloane. But if I may ask, there's a particular pilot I'd like to requisition.
Gray, come in. Is it true we're getting a new pilot?
Copy, Sol. Captain Carroll's bringing someone in, Todd.
The treacherous slime taking our ships. Good. More the merrier.
Easy, Von Reg. Remember the last time you lost your cool?
The day I cut through a whole squadron of rebels and saved your neck.
Focus. Shen's right. Tighten it up, Sol. And Von Reg, save a little for the enemy.
Okay, all right, that was great. I like that a lot.
Titan, finish your inspection. Your new wingmate has arrived.
This is all really awesome. I'm honestly got satisfied. See what effort gives you?
So,
it pays off. You're already putting money into the game. Why not just put a little bit more and put in some effort and in something? Well, I'll let them speak before I go on my little rant. Okay, here we go. Why not put, like, my thing was always with companies, you're already investing money into it, right? Why not just make something good that somebody will, like, enjoy and be able to, like, say, hey guys, you want to play this game too? Why? Why just go in for, like, a cheap cash-in? It just never made sense to me. Sure, people will buy it, but, like, you're scamming them. Could you honestly be proud of yourself instead of making a game where people will love it and cheer for it and tell their friends to play it and buy it and whatever and whatnot? Like, look at frickin' Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Final Fantasy VII was a huge success, right? And people, not even RPGs fans, enjoyed it. RPG fans loved it. But non-RPG fans still loved it too. And with the remake, a lot of people got to play Final Fantasy VII in the gorgeousness that is the new graphics. And I never got to play I never played Final Fantasy VII before that point. You know, because I never owned a PlayStation. And I just never had any... Oh, I had interest, but not enough. Because I never liked the models and how they looked. I didn't like how they looked. But, like, when they were like... But when it looks like Final Fantasy... But when it looks like how good the remake looks, I go, hell yeah! Because it's like a fusion of Final Fantasy 15 combat engine with Final Fantasy VII's, and it fuses so good. And they took a long time to make it, and it works, and it's awesome. My point being is that effort pays off. You take the time, you put in effort, and then people love it. Look what happened with Battlefront 2, right? That game was in the beginning. But now it's an awesome game that people will constantly go back to. That game was destroyed by the fans for the unacceptable nature that was that game in the beginning. Because like it was just like, you have something here, but yet you won't just not fuck with it. Like, why, EA? Why can't you just let something be pure? Let things stay pure. It's not a difficult concept. It's really not. Sometimes you don't be greedy. Okay? Like, actually, you probably shouldn't ever be greedy. But you know what? If you want more money, make more good games. Give us more of what we want, not less. I know people will pay for anything. But there comes to a point and say, why would you sink to that low denominator? Why not make something you're proud of? Why not make something that people will go back in 5-10 years and will say, yeah, this is awesome. I want to play this again. I want to show this to my kids. Because that's what Star Wars is. It's a genre that connects generations. Generations! Do you know how few things there are that do that? Pokemon is one of those things now. And of course Disney movies. And then, you know, Avengers, blah, blah, blah. But you get my point, is that these things are very precious to people, and you decide to fuck with them. You got the blowback you deserved. And then when you set the blowback for, Well, single player games people don't play single player games as much anymore. They're a dying genre. I want that. I want to frame that quote on my wall. I want to frame that right above my collection of single player games. By the way, how did that work out for you, EA? You get to see all the single player games that won Game of the Year. God of War, single player. Spider-Man, single player. Red Dead, okay, at the time it was single player, and people don't play it for its multiplayer. They just don't. They play it for its... It's not like it's GTA where you could honestly just play it for the multiplayer and get a fun experience. But the story is good for GTA. Don't, like... It on its own is worth $60. So, like... And now, the price that it's currently at now, it's a good price for all you get. I mean, the multiplayer is kind of money fucked, but at least it's a fun experience. You can have fun. You know, you can get together with your friends and have a good time. I've spent countless hours on GTA Online, and sure, it's a huge grind if you don't want to spend money, but at least the game is fun. At bare minimum, the game is fun. And nobody can deny that. The driving is fun, the shooting is fun, the flight is fun. It's fun. Having an arsenal of weapons to circle through and change at the slightest, you know, at your whim. That's fun. Being able to unleash them on your friends or enemies, that's fun. We screwed around countless times just messing with all the weapons and just having an internal war between my friends. It was fun. And of course, you know, it would cause, you know, the police to get us on the... But, like, then you would be dodging the police, dodging your friends, and it was fun. My point is that GTA is a game that is fun. People love it. People want to support it. It's fun. It's called... Yeah, it has a lot of things that I'm not happy about. Like the how much you gotta... The grind, I don't like that. But at least I can enjoy myself. I can go in there, I can go in with my friends, and I can enjoy myself. Battlefront 2 wasn't like that. The enjoyment only came being with your friends. The game wasn't fun by itself. You had to make it fun. Until they made it fun by ripping on all that garbage. And then, so, going back to the topic of single-player games. Single-player games being dead is the biggest nuke take I have ever seen. Like, it's so bad. It's so woke you fall back asleep. Like, say what you will about multiplayer games, but they will only be fun while the servers are up. You know, that eventually will end. And don't get me wrong, I love a good multiplayer game. But I love a good single player game, because that will be fun forever. The single player game will be a forever enjoyment. The multiplayer game will be an enjoyment until the servers go down. But both are still good ways to enjoy a game. There's nothing wrong with having enjoyment in either one of those types of game settings. Both offer a different aesthetic, but both can be fun and enjoyable experiences. I've had tons of good multiplayer experiences. I've had tons of good single player experiences. I have had more fun in single player than multiplayer, but I enjoy a good multiplayer game. Hell, I play Call of Duty for the fucking multiplayer. You know? But I also play Call of Duty for the story, so probably not the best person to ask for that. You know what? I enjoy story. I love the over-the-top action in Call of Duty. I don't care. It's just I want to see how over-the-top they can go with it. That's fun for me. Sure, it could be considered a shooting gallery for some people, but you know what? For me, it's just over-the-top action, and I love that shit. Shooting stuff up is fun. Don't take that out of context. My point being is that games are a fun experience. When you ruin the fun with having to pay for things to make it fun, you ruin the gaming experience. This what do you call it? Roadmap type style of games, it doesn't really work. And saying that single player games don't work, and then that's why we weren't getting a single player Star Wars game in a universe that is built upon its story and lore and its lightsaber combat. It's the whole reason people love Star Wars. It's because of the story, it's because of the characters, it's because of the lightsaber. Everybody loves lightsabers. That's why Fallen Order works so well, and that's why it was a complete screw you to EA, because it's what we could have been getting for years. I get very worked up about things that I'm very passionate about, but like I need to nail this point home to people because they just don't understand that we have the power in this situation. We get the things we want by pushing for them. Money talks, but we also talk as well. When the consumer is a threat, we push for what we want. We are the consumers. They have to give us what we want. If they don't, we stop buying the product. It's a very simple thing. That's why reviewers are so good for the economy now. Honest reviewers. Who aren't, you know, who don't have an agenda, who don't have a, you know. It's why people can't trust IGN and whatnot, but because they've sold themselves out on points. But yeah, but I always thought what was funny was when they couldn't even defend the Madden game, where they're like, nothing has changed. Like, even IGN was saying the Madden game was barely changed. And I think they gave it like a 6. Which on their scale is just a good. But on my scale, that's actually also good. But it's not like, you know. See, like on my scale, I recommend people to play a game usually when it's a 7. Very rarely I recommend a 6 out of 10. Because unless that 6 out of 10 I feel can get better with updates, then it's dead to me, pretty much. Or it's a wasted opportunity. Okay. I think I got that all out of my system. Okay. Point being, overall, is that it's great.
Welcome home, pilot. It feels like a lifetime.
It's great that Fallen Order was as great as it is. There was no microtransaction bullshit. And the game didn't suffer because of it. It felt great.
Disgrace. I heard they sent you to the Outer Rim. I got the Medem sector, protecting fuel shipments from petty scoundrels and pirates. The kind of posting
Space
used
pirates.
to end careers. Before Endor. Before Lyndon James reappeared. No doubt you've heard. Admiral Sloane has instructed me to hunt that traitor down and end this Project Starhawk. It seemed
I love how
fitting
she said
that I bring you
Starhawk.
back to help me destroy Lyndon. Your Empire needs you, pilot. Are you willing?
Is there going to be a yes or no option? Because that'd be kind of fun. Oh.
For now, you will be flying as Titan 3. Let's get to work.
Do do do.
We should begin the briefing.
Okay.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Your job is to secure the outpost for our extraction team, who will arrive aboard the shuttle Gladius. Behind enemy lines, you must be precise and swift. We have no room for error, Titan. To gain access, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. Intelligence reports missile platforms defending Hosnian space. Destroy them. The outpost itself is protected by turbo laser cannons on all sides. Evade and eliminate them all. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer. Do not lose our spy under any circumstances. That is all. Now, more than ever, the Empire needs reliable soldiers like Agent Thorne. Like you. Unity is the only path to
The dark
progress.
side is best side.
I trust you are aligned with Admiral Sloane's vision for the Empire. We cannot afford to fracture. Not after Endor.
Also, Star Wars is an aesthetic.
This mission is a vital step towards dismantling the
Let me
rebellion.
wait before I...
And they are a rebellion. Don't be fooled by their new name. The New Republic will fall, just like the last one. It's time for you to play your part. Get to the hangar. Ready your ship.
See, what I like and enjoy about Star Wars is that it's an aesthetic. Well, I'm gonna wait.
Sol. No need to introduce yourself. I've already reviewed your service record. It's been a long time since you were on the front lines. In days past, a mission like ours would have been afforded every possible resource. Unfortunately, times are tight since Endor. In one battle, we lost our Emperor and gained 100 warring factions. If only Emperor Palpatine hadn't dissolved the Imperial Senate. At least then, senators, like my parents, could have maintained order after Endor. But no. Not that I question the Emperor's decision, of course. But now that he's gone, we must look to the future. And reinstating the Senate would help subdue all of this infighting. We can talk later, perhaps.
Okay. Okay, what was my... Okay, what I like about Star Wars is that it's a perspective. It's like any normal war. Neither side is bad guys. It's just people doing what they think is right. I mean, the dark... Don't get me wrong, the dark side is the bad side. But it's because of the way they take care of things, the way they do things. The Republic aren't the good guys. They're just defending what they are. You know. Because they're killing people too. Just not as many. But, you know. The dark side, like, they are, like... That's why I like the Star Wars Clone Wars show, is because you got to see this perspective from the dark side. The bad guy Senate, I can't remember how, I think it's called the Imperial, I can't remember what they called it. But the point is you got to see from their perspective how the war was going, that propaganda, how they were shaping it. That's interesting. And when Padme got to see, you know, how, like, different, like, how the perspective was so different. That these people were just fighting for their families, for their homes, for the people they love. Just like she was. It really just made her think, what the fuck are we doing? And I like that. It's interesting. Because it shows you that not all of the people who join the Empire are bad people. They just do it for either protection, protect their home. You know, it's an aesthetic, and I love it, and it's fascinating. Sure, there are people who just are blood hungry and vicious, but it's not everybody. And that's what. And the dark side has more interesting powers. I mean, force lightning, force choking. I mean, really? Is it like even? I know there's another one. I'm forgetting at the moment. But I mean, if shooting lightning out of your fingers is not what you want, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Be it like static shock over your...
You'll be the new pilot. Sergeant Wade, chief mechanic and head of the hangar crew. Don't see the appeal in flying myself, but I've been working on TIE since they rolled off the assembly line. Your fight is in good hands. The Overseer saw some action at Pothor and JL, but it's had a complete inspection and overhaul for this mission. Admiral Sloane's orders. And on my orders, every TIE in this hangar has been serviced and test flown. Tighten half the rivets myself. We're ready. Gotta say, I don't know how you and Titan cope out there. No shields or life support, just whole plating between you and space. It must build character. Never met a TIE pilot who backed down from any challenge.
Wait. We do have shields. The hell you mean?
I've prepared your starfighter to match the latest Imperial guidelines. But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it. Just say the word. Your TIE fighter's ready. Good flying.
Okay. Talk. Thank you.
Newcomer. Welcome to Titan. Call me Shen.
God, I love those helmets.
Before you ask, helmet stays on, cockpit or not. Too many hard landings. Broken neck. 5, 6 times. Cybernetics keep me going. Fight. Fall. Get up. Fight again. All for the Empire. Advice. Don't annoy Von Reg. Good talk. Another time.
Cybernetic boy.
You're the new arrival? I'm Havina Von Reg. Titan can always use another pilot, so long as you're good at killing rebels. We're going right into their territory, Hosnian Prime. We'll give those scum just a taste of what it was like at Endor. I was there, you know, when the rebellion murdered our Emperor. Half my squad died trying to defend him.
Aesthetic.
Captain Carroll understands. She doesn't lecture me about justifiable force like my other commanders. She knows all I need is a target. Politics are for admirals. I keep it simple. Always shoot to kill. Mess with the squadron and you mess with me. But do your job and I'll have your back. Later.
I like you. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Guess not. Prepare for launch.
The TIE fighter. Classic. Maneuverable. Flexible. Can't take much direct fire, but that's no problem for a skilled pilot. Your loadout, however, is not standard. And again, neither are any of Titan Squadron's missions. Hoped you'd pick that.
Him. Okay. Okay. I think this would probably be the better one. Ooh. Slow. Wait, what's this? No bonuses. Slower max speed and acceleration, but faster. Okay. Let's try this. See, I think Disney is afraid to make a game with the dark side so they give you a choice of who you can play as, and well, but like most of the time they want you to play as the good guys, not the bad guys. But that's no fun because a lot of times you want to play as the bad guys, especially in Star Wars.
Imperial fighters, divert portion of the system immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Ouch, right.
Remember, we must be swift and precise.
Sorry, I love that noise.
No doubt they'll reinforce from the surface as well as the station.
Rebels arrive. Don't leave.
Sounds like a good strategy to me.
Titan, approach and eliminate the outpost's outer defenses.
I'm in position.
I'm taking damage! Missile defense systems activated.
Wipe them out and clear a path to the station.
We can shoot down their salvos.
Good work.
That's what I like to see.
Don't take their cannon.
you have a death wish. Missile coming right for you.
What the fuck?
Alive, as expected.
Oh, so good! It's so good!
That's what I like to see.
Our path is clear. Advance on the outpost.
Oh.
That's how it's done, Titan. What? They breached our missile defenses. Scramble fighters, take down those ties.
I wish I could see the panic inside that station right now.
We should take out the shield generator. Without it, the turbo lasers are vulnerable.
Rebel starfighters inbound.
Watch your backs.
I'm in position.
Unshielded ships like TIE fighters.
Not ideal. I have a tail.
Outpost defenses are critically low. Keep it up.
Clear here. Finish off the rest.
I'm here. Let's go.
for extraction. We read you, Gladius. Titan will rendezvous at these coordinates. Thin the herd if you have to.
There. Now back in the fight.
I never doubted you.
Took a hit.
Just like, listen to this beauty.
We let the enemy transport escape. Not ideal.
We're with you. Takes care of that.
I am relieved. Hull impaired.
Look out! Enemy's closing. I'm with you.
Good riddance, rebel scum.
I love when they call them rebel scum.
Closing in on you, Titan Squadron. We'll keep you safe, Gladius. Let's get you to the outpost's landing platform. Affirmative, Squadron Leader.
We'll be gone before the rebel fleet even knows we were here. Heads up, Squadron. Enemy A-wings are deploying from the station.
Don't let them intercept our shuttle.
They're attacking our shuttle.
Joining your position.
More fighters coming our way.
Attack my mark.
The shuttle is under attack.
I'm in formation.
Destroy those scum.
That's the last of the starfighters.
They've reached the station. Initiating extraction. Imperial shuttle has landed. They're storming the outpost. Squadron, we're en route to Agent Thorne's location. Stand by.
Be ready to retreat.
Why flee when we could blast the station to dust?
Escaping with Agent Thorne is Captain Carroll's strategy. We gain nothing by destroying a single outpost. More enemy fighters inbound.
They've come from the surface.
Only to die in space. Shoot them all down. They're behind you.
I have your back.
You exemplify Imperial superiority.
I think that was a good line.
Annihilate that target.
Your friends are next.
Stormtroopers, what are they doing here? Access acquired. Hostiles blocking our route. Stand by.
I'm on your wing.
under attack. Strike this target.
Thank me later.
You have my gratitude.
Pay attention, behind you.
Nice shot.
Now you're clear.
You exemplify Imperial superiority. Attack my mark.
I'd say you owe me one.
Titan, this is Agent Thorne. Your reputation precedes you. It's good to know my life is in capable hands.
We won't let you down, Agent Thorne. Enemy fighters are finished. Titan Squadron, regroup with the Gladius.
We're clear of the station. Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point.
Affirmative, Agent Thorne.
We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan.
Gladius, change course and keep Agent Thorne safe.
Keep that safe. Inadequate.
Titan 3, take out those fighters. Protect the shuttle at all costs.
I'm here. Let's go. We're with you.
position.
They sent a frigate after us.
Keep it moving. Evade those lasers.
Enemy destroyed. I'm with you. Corvette, watch out! Another frigate!
Not ideal.
I'm on your wing.
I'm here. Let's go.
They're locking onto me.
Under enemy fire. Agent Thorne, you're in the clear.
You have my thanks, Titan Squadron. And my respect.
Shuttle Gradius, jump into light speed. We did it. Squadron, reach the carrier and load up.
Let's leave this wretched system.
The rebels have locked onto me.
More rebel ships inbound.
Yet I remain.
Enemy ships are hitting our Gozanti.
They're attacking our exit strategy.
A flagship. Move it.
Go, go, go!
Nice work, Titan 3. You're officially part of the squadron now.
Pilot.
When Captain Carroll said she was bringing in one more pilot, I didn't know what to expect. I've been flying a long time. This wouldn't be the first squadron I've seen compromised by nepotism. But you did well today, pilot. Most spy extractions end with significantly more casualties. If the team had any reservations about you joining Titan Squadron, you certainly put them to rest. Now let's go. Captain Carroll is waiting.
Agent Thorne may not have known the precise location of Project Starhawk, but their intel has pointed us in the right direction.
Then we will proceed as planned.
Oh, hello. Captain, is this the new pilot?
Yes. A valuable addition to the squadron, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Marvelous work securing Agent Thorne. You've exceeded your previous statistics by... Oh, forgive me. I'm so familiar with your profile that I forgot we haven't actually met. I'm LT-514, Imperial Intelligence. I'm eager to analyze your performance in the upcoming mission. Captain Kara, shall we proceed with the briefing?
Agent Thorne's intel has paid off. We've learned that a convoy of New Republic engineers is traveling from Hosnian Prime to Project Starhawk's secret base. Their charted path leads them straight through the contested territory of De Severo. According to our new information, the convoy will attempt to conceal its presence in a local debris field. Follow the convoy through the wreckage and allow them to jump to hyperspace. We will calculate all possible destinations along their trajectory to find Project Starhawk. You must not be detected. We cannot risk losing this convoy. Local Imperial forces have been advised not to interfere. Once the convoy is clear of the debris, it will leave the system, pointing us toward their hidden headquarters. Once we have their jump vector, return to the Overseer and prepare for immediate redeployment. I've already contacted the Imperial authorities at De Severo. They're aware of the situation.
You're certain he won't interfere? My records indicate that Captain Amos is trigger-happy, to say the least. His fleet is already in ruins after initiating several battles that were frankly quite unnecessary.
Captain Amos is enthusiastic. I'm hoping he's not a fool. The Empire can't afford to lose assets at this stage in the war.
I agree wholeheartedly, Captain. After your impressive work at Hosnian Prime, this should be an effortless mission for you, pilot.
Yes. My faith in you was not misplaced. Make sure it stays that way. That will be all.
It's good to see Admiral Sloane's spy network is intact. We can't operate in the dark. Half of the Empire's fracturing is down to commanders operating in isolation, without a grander strategy. They forget we're all one Empire, or should be. Perhaps annihilating this Starhawk will bring us together. You see Admiral Sloane's overall goal, yes? Unify, purify, and inspire. When we defeat this new Republic, we'll have survived the Crucible and come out stronger for it. On to bigger things.
The Captain has a personal stake in Project Starhawk. A vendetta with Lyndon Javes. Take it from me, nothing motivates like betrayal. I've seen too many good pilots. Friends turned traitor. I put them out of their misery. But there's always more out there. Iden Versio, Erica Quell, Lyndon Javes. They're not just traitors. They're loose ends. Problems to solve once the war is done. We should go.
Aesthetic.
A simple in-and-out mission should be painless for us, but stay on your toes. You never know what cheap tricks the rebels will pull. De Severo. Long way from civilization. I haven't seen the Outer Rim since the insurrection at Kriego. Well, let's get to it then. Get to your tie.
think this will be the last mission of the day.
The TIE Reaper's a specialist model, made for utility and squadron support. If the enemy sees one, they know they're in trouble. With this loadout, it's built to disable enemy fighters with ion lasers. I've also equipped jamming tech to keep you off enemy radars, and tactical shields to protect Allied TIEs. I'll get right on it. Let's talk modifications.
All this wreckage. What happened here?
Captain Amos is bloodthirsty. He's baited the rebels into pointless fleet battles over DeSevero.
And lost several destroyers by the look of it. At least his recklessness allows us to stay hidden. Stay together and keep your distance. The convoy can't know we're tracking them.
Yes, sir. Titan 3's radar jammer will make it harder for the enemy to track you. Use it wisely.
We're off their radar. Let's use those debris clusters as cover and close in on the convoy.
But don't boost your engines. It puts the entire mission at risk to fly so brash.
Smart.
That's quite the convoy just to protect rebel engineers.
Why not destroy them and stop those gearheads from reaching their destination?
Patience, Von Reg. We'll have plenty of new targets once we locate Project Starhawk.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's smarter to hit them at the source than slow them down.
Move to the next debris cluster.
Slow it down, Titan 3. Overseer, we're in position.
Hold, Titan. Patience. Remember what we learned at the Battle of Vashar?
How could I forget? We strike when the moment is right, not simply because we can.
Attention! The Star Destroyer Tormentor is emerging from hyperspace near the debris field.
Oh no. You can't be serious. Captain Amos, what is the meaning of this?
You're letting our enemy escape, Captain Carroll. I will not show the same mercy. Fire the missiles.
We can't lose this convoy. Titan, shoot down the Tormentor's missiles. Captain Amos, you are compromising a delicate mission.
Delicate? This is war. Snuffing out this new republic is the only mission.
Destroy the missiles.
That colossal idiot.
Convoys alerted to our presence. No way we'll track their jump now.
Strange feeling saving rebels.
Captain Amos, this is foolish. The Tormentor is severely damaged.
It's still capable of destroying a few rebel ships. Just look at the wreckage around you.
I see TIE fighters out there. Shattered, broken. Yours, I assume.
Every victory has its price.
They got the voice actor for the narrator.
That's the irregular result.
Attack my mark.
Stay focused. Stop that scattered convoy.
Good shot.
That missile made contact.
Titan, the Tormentor is firing another missile volley.
We'll take them down. The convoy is getting hammered. Convoy's hit. I'm hit.
Strike this target.
Sharpshooting. Captain Amos must be cursing your name. Convoy's hit.
You're welcome.
That's the last of the missiles.
Amos knows he's wasting his time. Good work, Titan. Rebel transports are headed toward the Overseer. They'll jump to hyperspace before our ion cannons can engage. You must stop them, Titan.
Titan, X-Wings on radar. Titan 3, disable the convoy ships with your ion lasers. We'll cover you.
Chance at finding Project Starhawk.
Information and ready.
I gave you an order, Titan 3. Regroup with the shuttles.
More rebel fighters inbound.
Deploy tactical shields to protect our shuttles. Shuttles reached. Let's move.
Perfect.
Excellent. I'll finish them. You got them.
Gratitude.
Good work.
You're shielded now.
Captain Amos, you are losing this battle.
Imperial might will always prevail.
I implore you to retreat.
And ruin my spotless record?
You are outgunned, sir.
Because you shot down my missiles.
Fine. I wash my hands of this, Captain Amos.
Oh, then the glory shall be mine alone.
You exemplify Imperial superiority. They're locking onto me.
Keep it up. You're good to go.
And with that, the starfighters are gone. For now. Overseer, ready to receive shuttle team. Titan 3, keep them them safe. Titan, the rebels have scrambled another fighter squadron. They're truly desperate now.
We'll finish off their fighters. Titan 3, defend the shuttles.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Enemy starfighters are hounding a shuttle. They're defenseless. I'm attacking.
Let's get a shield on that shuttle. Down and done. Completing formation.
Shields up.
Deploying tactical shield.
Shuttle taking fire. Good, Titan 3.
Commendable.
This is fun. This is like a lot of fun. Probably the best defend mission I've ever had.
I'm on your wing. Deploy shields on the shuttles. Shield the shuttle, Titan 3. Shields, excellent. The Overseer can handle the shuttle from here, Titan. Good work. That one's mine.
We've acquired the convoy's data. Beginning analysis. Captain, the Tormentor is taking heavy fire. Its destruction is imminent.
That fool. Titan, return to the Tormentor and cover its retreat.
Yes, ma'am.
Call off your squadron. I don't need their help.
Then you're prepared to retreat?
Never.
You will not... Not survive this assault, Captain Amos.
Watch me. Captain Carroll, that frigate is coming apart. The Tormentor is too close.
Amos, evasive maneuvers, now!
What are you talking about?
The frigate is about to explode!
But I won.
He's dead. What a waste. At least we have what we came for. Titan, we've recovered the sector coordinates for the Starhawk dockyards, but the rest of the data banks are empty.
Engineers must have wiped the rest when Captain Amos blew our cover.
They were so close. An idiot Amos deserves to go down with his ship.
Knowing the sector at least narrows our search. Linden can't hide forever. Titan, eliminate the convoy. Let Lyndon know we're coming for him.
Hey, pal, over here.
Attention all droids. Power surges have been reported on Sector 10-7.
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later, to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business. Like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore. An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap.
A bombing mission? You bastards. Of course you would give a bombing mission right when I said that would be the last mission. Alright, one more mission. Trying to cut myself off.
Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a chorus
She
of
was
street
my
orphan to
Anakin.
captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it.
So Anakin.
That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
I have to say, the commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
You could not even be a harder Jedi if you tried. She has trained in the ways of the Force. You cannot convince me she is not a Jedi.
Y-wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
Interesting.
Guaranteed to satisfy.
Okay. So I'm gonna want a good shield here. Useful because shields regenerate while hull integrity doesn't. Okay. I see what you're going for. I see what you... Because if I increase my shield can be regenerated, but hull can't. I'm pretty good with keeping my shields alright. However, I think I've settled. But it would be interesting to try that at a different point. So I guess you could probably already check the replayability. I wonder how fun the multiplayer is. Hopefully this isn't a long mission.
With the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding our Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure. Still, we better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing, the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later. Listening post just to help them find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy.
Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Follow me, 5. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go, 5. Give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark. It's bombs away. Now.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, 5. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
Trying enemy fire.
I got that one here. Not bad, 5.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
I love it.
God damn it.
Joining formation. Dish destroyed. Nice job. Looking good out here, team. They're breaking through. They locked onto me. Should have dodged that. Focus fire on the dishes.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, Five. Those Imperials are on their own. Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today.
Got an enemy locked on.
Nice bombing.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
I see him right behind us.
Wow, Five. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for.
I'm with you. Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post. All right, Five, form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems. The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station. Fly into the trench, give them hell.
I see him right behind us.
We got a lot more ties inbound. Our Corvette is taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, Five. They're after Frisk. I'm on the way. More Imperial fighters inbound. That's just rude.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea.
I'm in formation.
Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage. No, we lost the Corvette. Where were you, Five? All right, Five, get in there and fly carefully.
I love this idea.
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast.
I cannot move. I cannot. My God. Ah, come on.
Don't worry about anything else. Just destroy the pillars.
Drop your bombs, Five. That's it. Shoot the columns. That'll do the trick.
I need more ammo.
You see columns in there, right? Blast them.
I can't blast what I can't. Don't have bombs for. I need to get out of here.
Shoot the columns, Five. You got it. Leave it to a pro. I'll handle it. Yep.
On it.
I think I'm glitched. For fuck's sake, man.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Yep, I'm definitely glitched.
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Drop your bombs, 5. I heard that from all the way out here. Get moving, 5.
Fuck.
The vent is closing. Go, go, go.
Fuck! This thing is not drivable! I'm stuck. 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 Like, how do you expect me to fly with that?
I heard that from all the way out here. Get moving, 5. Quick, the vent is closing.
No.
Go, go, go.
Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Great work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
That was a fun mission till the end right there. But overall it was still fun, so I'm gonna... Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you could, see when I continue this next time. And may the force be with you.